family farmers feeling the squeeze as they both depend on the markets and Mother Nature.
One farmer putting it this way, quote, "The math is not mathing out right now. It is break even at best, and that's if you have good weather conditions."
And he joins us now, McBee Farm and Cattle Company rancher, star of the McBee dynasty, Steven McBee Jr. Steven, great to see you. Anybody, I'm going to push back in this sense. Anybody who buys beef and steak at the store, aren't you getting record prices for cattle right now?
You are getting record prices for cattle, but most of that money is going to the big monopolies, the big four beef packers that really control our entire economy, especially on the beef side. So it's not trickling down to the family farms and ranches that have prior existing contracts with those monopolies.
Stephen, you talk about it, the math isn't mathing today and things have gotten hard, and we certainly can look at the different features of the economy and what farmers and ranchers face. But in a way, it seems like it's always been hard for farmers and ranchers. It is an uncertain business. There are variables that, are out of your control, certainly, and farmers and ranchers have been dealing with that for millennia, really. Is there something in particular about this moment, in your view, that makes it much harder, even than just a generation prior, to make a living in the business of ranching or farming?
Without a doubt, farming and ranching has always had economic headwinds because you're dealing with Mother Nature, global trade wars. You're not controlling the end price of your product. But you look at it nowadays, and when I talk about the consolidation and the loss of family farms, we've lost 160,000 family farms in the last decade. And that's all gone to big monopolies that are now controlling the markets even more than they were previously, to the point that farmers and ranchers are buying inputs at record high prices, but they're still selling their product for what they did before those prices ever increased. So you want to talk about putting a squeeze on these farmers and ranchers' pockets. It's a tighter squeeze than it ever has been, including in the 80s.
What about, do you see more farms just going out of business at this point? And the danger therein lies that we become more dependent on imports, which we go back to even the COVID era. You realize how uncertain our food supply chain is. Stephen.
Correct. Don't get me wrong. The centralized food economy is a modern day miracle as far as logistically speaking, how we can transport food across the entire United States or across the entire world for that matter. But we saw how fragile that is whenever you run into an emergency like COVID or something unexpected. And that's where we have to get back to supporting these local economies, whether it be local farmers markets or just selling to a local community. Because if you go into any rural town across America right now, it is a blighted area, 80% vacancy rate across all town squares. Something has to change, or we're going to continue to see these small towns die out, and any sort of talent, any sort of young people. Right now, the average age of the American farmer and rancher is pushing 60 years old, and there's no one coming in to replace that retiring generation, because why would a younger person like me come into farming and ranching with all those economic headwinds when you can go down and work a corporate job down in the city making greater money and better benefits? And so we've got to figure out a way to stimulate these local rural economies.
So, Stephen, I know that you came up in a family business, but pretend the slate was wiped clean and you were just a young man with choices in front of you. Would you choose ranching and farming independently now? And what would be your message to a kid who's considering that choice?
If you do choose it, and there are some things about farming and ranching that no other industry can touch as far as actually fulfilling work goes. But if you do choose farming and ranching as a young person with no resources, starting out completely independent, you have to pivot your business model. You can't depend on the commodity row crop market or the commodity beef and pork market. You have to sell direct to consumer. You have to vertically integrate. You have to pivot your operation around modern day markets, which would be selling direct to your end consumer. Otherwise, you'll never have a chance at competing.
Well, you've just sat here and described, Stephen, the town in which I grew up, and it's there's nothing there. Everybody who still lives there, they drive an hour or more to a job, and the farms, the farmland is just filled with like solar panels. It's really devastating.
It's sad. You have solar panels, wind turbines, and now AI data centers that are going in across all these programs.
Yep. Great to see you, Stephen.
Thank you, Stephen.
McBee Jr.
Appreciate it.